News from the 7 counties of South Central Missouri. It's Ozark Radio News with News Team 7.
Reporting for News Team 7 and Ozark Radio News, I'm Clancy Talbert. A woman was recently arrested in a child abuse case after her 2-year-old foster child died and another 3-year-old foster child was hospitalized from injuries under her care. 26-year-old Alyssa Jackson of St. Robert was charged with 1 count of first-degree endangering the welfare of a child resulting in the death of a child, 1 count of abuse or neglect of a child resulting in the death of a child, 1 count of abuse or neglect of a child resulting in serious emotional or physical injury, and 1 count of first-degree endangering the welfare of a child resulting in serious physical injury. Medical records obtained for the 2-year-old victim showed severe hemorrhagic retina changes, disc and retina edema in both eyes, and findings were consistent with non-accidental trauma. Medical records for the 3-year-old in the hospital show that the victim has severe swelling, bruising, and cuts to his face. He also had broken bones in multiple areas along his spine. All medical personnel were in agreement that these injuries were caused by non-accidental trauma and were consistent with child abuse. When confronted with all information provided from the medical records for both foster children, Jackson refused to talk to officials and requested an attorney, ending the interview. She is now being held in the Pulaski County Jail with a bond of $1 million cash or surety. Are we going back to those good old days, only going by horseback? Well, they are for now in Flippin, Arkansas. After severe rainstorms that hit Flippin last month, many individuals in the area got stuck in their homes for days. Volunteer firefighters started to do routine welfare checkups, and one ended up turning into a vital delivery for an elderly couple stuck in their home. Assistant Fire Chief Tom Brown received a call to perform a welfare check on an older couple who individuals knew to have medical conditions. The Baxter County Regional Medical Center told the fire department that it was nearly impossible to deliver the medicine to the couple because of road conditions. While the fire department was on the way to deliver the medicine, they came across a point in the road where it would be a steep 3-mile hike through waters as deep as 5 feet high. They were unable to get across with any vehicles. Volunteer firefighter Christopher Rogers gathered some horses from his farm and ended up making the hike with this form of transportation. The older couple got the medicine they needed that they had run out of a couple days before. In an interview with KY3, the firefighters stated that it was nothing and they were just there to help their community in any way they needed. The West Plains Walmart has closed off a section of their parking lot for an unexpected construction project they will now have to undertake. This is due to a pothole that has formed close to the building that has potentially made the area around it dangerous for parking. As it stands, roughly half of the parking lot has now been closed off. The official announcement from Walmart West Plains says that they understand this is a major inconvenience to shoppers and that they will be expediting the process where they can. However, no estimated time for a repair window has been announced. For more information on these stories and more, visit OzarkRadioNews.com. Thank you for tuning in. Drew will follow up with a look at sports. I'm Clancy Talbert. Have a great day.
CHC Home Center, right here, right now.
Who says you have to dread home improvement projects? CHC is here with advice and supplies to take the stress out of painting. They can mix any color paint you envision, so choose a room to get started and crank up the music. You are one paint job away from loving your space again. CHC is your source for home improvement, right here, right now.
CHC Home Center, right here, right now.
Thank you, Clancy, for that news update. Good morning. This is Drew Joyce with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 for your sports. This Saturday, the St. Louis City SC Club will be headed to Portland to take on the Timbers. In the last meetup earlier this month, St. Louis defeated the Timbers 3-1. But St. Louis is coming off a tough loss to Club America, so expect another great outing for St. Louis this Saturday. Game time will be 9:30 in Portland. The Royals defeated the Angels last night 3-5 in Kansas City. In the bottom of the fourth, Paul DeJong hit a 2-run homer and Salvador Perez pulls in a 2-run double to the left field corner. Angels scored 3 on 6 hits and the Royals scored 5 on 9 hits. Seth Lugo with the win and Carson Fulmer with the loss. They play again tonight at 7:10. Tonight, the St. Louis Cardinals take on the Milwaukee Brewers in St. Louis. Probable pitchers for tonight look to be Frankie Montas for the Brewers, who is throwing a 3.86 ERA in his last 3 appearances with 16 hits allowed and 18 strikeouts. In St. Louis, will start Erick Fedde, who is currently throwing a 5.63 with 16 hits allowed and 12 strikeouts. Game time will be 6:45 tonight, and you can listen live on KUKU 100.3 and KWPM 1450 and 105.1. For more sports, run over to ozarkradionews.com/sports, but stay dialed in. Next, we'll have John Thomason in the Weather Center. For Ozark Radio News and News Team 7, I'm Drew Joyce, signing out.
At Community First, we live up to our name. When a customer walks through our doors, we make sure they leave with confidence their banking is taken care of. From getting a new home or a home equity line of credit, ag loans, and small business loans, or if you're looking to start a checking or a health savings account, come see us at Community First and have confidence in your banking.
Living up to our name, Community First Banking Company.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
News Team 7.
Thank you, Drew, for the sports update. Good morning. I'm John Thomason with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 in the Weather Center. Today it'll be sunny with a high near 80. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 59. And for tomorrow it'll be sunny and cooler with a high only at 79. Tomorrow night it'll be mostly clear with a low around 54. For more weather information, go to ozarkradionews.com/weather and check out daily and weekly weather updates, closures, delays, and more. Thank you for tuning in. I'm John Thomason.
For more news, visit ozarkradionews.com. Powered by News Team